concern Cape Coast citizens and residents was formed to ensure that it actually does a lot of things for Cape Coast. Considering the history of Cape Coast, considering what Cape Coast has done in terms of political and economic development, this association was formed with underlying or underlining aims and objectives, which we need to let you know as media, so that you broadcast it out there for the people of Ghana to appreciate what Cape Coast has done. And we are saying that this is the time that Oguaman should rise. This is the time that we should actually wake our sleeping giant up. We should actually ensure that we rebuild the broken walls. Now, these are the major underlying objectives of Association of Concern, Cape Coast Citizens and Residents. One, the association shall collaborate with the Traditional Council and the Metropolitan Assembly for the development of Cape Coast and its citizenry in the area of infrastructure and human resource development. So we are saying that we are collaborating with the Traditional Council. We believe that they are the custodians of the land. And we can't de-emphasize their role when it comes to the development of Cape Coast. We can't also undermine their role when it comes to how best we can uplift the image of our ancient capital. We also believe that Metropolitan Assembly are representing the government of the day, and that is where the government channel all the resources and everything to. And we actually need to tap their resources to ensure that we change the destiny of Cape Coast. Hence, collaborating with them, the Traditional Council and Metropolitan Assembly to do so. Two, we also say that the associations support the youth for the purpose of employment. The youth, we believe that they are going to actually ensure that they support us in all these endeavors. And we all say, we have a saying that the devil finds job for the idle hands. If we don't train and nurture our youth well, how can they grow up to take over this metropolis? It shall promote tourism in the metropolis and its environs. This we say that the association shall help and collaborate with all the agencies who are mandated to do so to ensure that tourism is promoted in this metropolis. You cannot mention tourist potential areas without mentioning Cape Coast. Cape Coast has tourist areas, and we feel that as an association we need to ensure we do so. It shall counsel the youth to know their vision. It shall organize seminars, symposia, and lectures for the people of Cape Coast. It shall also promote environmental hygiene and sanitation. And the association will do so. We have had our plans. We have our 5-year development plan that we have incorporated sanitation and hygiene in it. It is also important that we let you, the media, understand our vision and mission statement of this very association. Now, let me start with the vision statement. The association seeks to bring together public, spirited, and committed individuals of diverse backgrounds, youth, legal, and health professionals, academic, public servants, business people, conservationists, etc., to ensure that Cape Coast becomes a healthy and vibrant metropolis that provides opportunity for economic growth and enrichment of quality of life of its citizens and residents. And this is our vision statement. This is our vision statement. This is what we want to do. Because wonderful members of the media, we want you to understand that when it comes to metropolitan assemblies, we have only 6 metropolitan assemblies in Ghana, which Cape Coast is part of the 6 metropolitan assemblies. Comparing the development of Cape Coast, we realize that it keeps sinking in spite of the resources that we have. The development of Cape Coast keeps sinking in spite of the tourist potentials that we have. Cape Coast started in everything: footballing, education, everything that we make mention of. You realize that it started from here. But the question is, why is it that Cape Coast keeps sinking in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of human resource, in human development, though we have human resource? And this is what this association is going to help actually debunk all these notions. Now, this is our mission statement. The mission of ACA, that is Association of Concerned Cape Coast Citizens and Residents, is to truly represent the citizens and residents of Cape Coast. It seeks to proactively partner the Metropolitan Assembly, just as we mentioned earlier, the Traditional Council, and other public service institutions to deliver quality living conditions for the people who live and work in Cape Coast. The emphasis should be surrounding over here, because we are going to partner all these people apart from the Metropolitan Assembly and Traditional Council. We are also going to ensure that we put the public institutions to check in order to deliver their core mandate. The institutions are there and we need to help them work. They are there and they are mandated to do A, B, C, and D, which the association, though, is not going to exert unnecessary and undue pressure on them. Please take note of this. We are also not going to criticize them destructively. That is not what we are coming to do. What we will do is that the criticism will come, though we are going to make sure that every criticism will come in a constructive manner. And that is what we stand for. We will put them to check, the public institutions, so that they deliver quality living conditions for the people who live and work in Cape Coast. Association of Concerned Cape Coast Citizens and Residents is not only for the people of Cape Coast, but also people who work here, and they have the development of Cape Coast at heart. They believe that Cape Coast should develop, and we consider those people, its surrounding communities, to build a more productive, suitable, and empowered and just future for its citizens and residents through community-based outreach activities and projects. So this is our mission statement. Now, let's look at our core value. It is also important that the members of the media will understand the core value of this association. Our core values are patriotism. We believe that we need to be patriotic as members of the association and as citizens and residents of the association. We need to be patriotic. Love of community and country. We have to love our community. We actually need to also love our country that we live in. Accountability is also going to be our hallmark. Whatever we do, we need to be accountable to the people of Cape Coast and beyond. Open-mindedness, integrity, discipline, perseverance, and passion. These guiding principles will dictate what to do and not to do. as individuals and as an association, as we differentiate between what is right and what is wrong. So these are the core values of the Association of Concerned Cape Coast Citizens and Residents. Finally, let's look at our philosophy, the philosophy of this association, the philosophy of ACA. As an association, we believe that Cape Coast has opportunities. And I believe that all of you here, especially the members of the media, you all believe that Cape Coast has opportunities. Go to Cape Coast Castle. That is why from here, we are all moving to visit potential areas that can be developed to bring income, to bring revenue to this metropolis that have remained unattended to for decades, leading to the current deplorable state of the metropolis. But it is our firm view that the declining situation can be reversed if adequate measures were taken to address them. The association respects all its members as well as the traditional leaders. We respect our traditional leaders. We respect our members. And we respect the residents and citizens of Cape Coast and beyond. Metropolitan Assembly, we respect them as well. And other public service institutions and NGOs as collaborators or partners and not as participants. We have mentioned it earlier that we are collaborating with all these institutions to ensure that we change the destiny of Cape Coast. We don't see these institutions as only participants. We see them as collaborators so that Cape Coast will look like London, Cape Coast will look like United States. And that is what we believe in. And we work with them instead of for them. We have a strong view that working this way with these organizations can improve capacity development and ownership, which can lead to long-term sustainability of the activities of the association and the achievement of our vision. Members of the media, these are the mission and the vision statement of the association, our core values, our philosophy, and underlining aims and objectives. But I must emphasize here that the Association of Concerned Cape Coast Citizens and Residents is non-partisan. This association is non-partisan. Please, we intend to embrace every individual, every Tom, Dick, and Harry from other political divides. When you come in, you enter with your political mindset. This association will give you boot before you even come in to destroy the association. Because over the years, we have made a research on the fact that our findings tell us that any institution that actually entertain, condone, or connive with partisan politics do not augur well as an institution, and it doesn't sustain. This association will not condone or connive any partisan politics in its delivery. We are not going to do that. So it is non-partisan. The association is pressure group. Let us also understand this, because we have said that we are going to collaborate, not that we are going to give undue pressure, undue criticism to any institution or any individual. We are going to make sure we criticize constructively. Our criticism is going to yield result, and that is what we stand for. So it is also a development association, And that is why we say, if the work is there, if we actually discover some area where we need to go in there to develop those areas, we wouldn't wait for the government to come and do it. We will only draw the attention of the government, and we do the necessary documentation, submit it to the appropriate area, appropriate quarter. When those documentations are approved, the association can mobilize resources, go in there to salvage the situation or to even build. And we have started. The association has earmarked some areas, such as military cemetery. We have gone there, we have started, we are giving the place facelift. When you go there, you the media, you are going to realize all these things out there. The Fort Williams, we have also tackled that area. So the association is doing very well. Finally, there are so many people who are in this association, who are members, the prominent members of this association. Now, let me mention some of them to you. The prominent members, I believe that the media, you can go out there and even talk to them or ask them why they are members of this association. We have Osaberi Makwesata the second. He's the life patron of this association. We have Professor Jofos Anamwa Mesa, the former Vice Chancellor of the University of Education, Winneba. He's a member of this association, not just a mere member, but he's an active and administrative member of this association. We have the Regional Minister, Honorable Kwamina Duncan. He's also a member, Central Regional Minister. He's also a member of this association. We have the Metropolitan Chief Executive, Honorable Ernest Atta. He's also a member of this association. We have the Regional Police Commander, Central Regional Police Commander, COP Paul Awini. He's a member, active member of this association. We have Ambassador Albert Ekoyanki. He's the Chief Director of Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He's a member of this association, active member of this association. We have Dr. Ekosam. Currently, he's the Chairman of Central Regional Lands Commission. He's a member of this association. We have Mr. Samuel Graham Wilberforce, Mr. Johnny Asian, Mr. Victor Chum Savage, Mr. Isaac Ko, the owner of this very hotel, Ko Young, the executive of Ugwama Union. The president of the executive is Ted Banasco, and all his siblings, they are members of this association. We have Nana Sambri Bedla, he's a member of this association. We have Central Regional Chief Imam, he's a member of this association. Please take note of this one. Honorable Barbara Asheyisi, member of Parliament for Cape Coast North constituency, she's a member of this association. Not just a mere member, but active member of this association. Honorable George Kweku Rickett Hagen, member of Parliament for Cape Coast South constituency, he is also a member. Mr. Kojo Alija, who was the MD, Managing Director of Senate, is also a member. Various heads of institutions have bought into our idea and they are participating in all our activities. We have some prominent members also, like Dr. Ekospio Gabra, former Minister of Trade and Industry. He's also a member of this association. We have Lawyer Ebert Fable. You can call him. You can call Lawyer Ebert Fable. He will confirm that he's a member of this association. We have Mr. Kofi Bento, Imani West Africa. He is also a member of this association. George Alfred Thomason, former manager or managing director of NIB. He's also deputy managing director of NIB. He's also a member of Johnny Hughes from TV3. Johnny Hughes from TV3 is also a member. David Dontor, Nana Hayford, all of them are members. Mr. Hetty Mesa, former ECG managing director. Mr. Emmanuel Perry Mesa is also a member. Then we have members from diaspora. Reverend or Professor Abion Ment. We can't mention them. US, we have representative in US, Canada, Switzerland, all over the world. So it means that the association has extended its tentacles, and members are coming, they are flowing onto the association.